Hey, what's going on? Happy New Year to each and every one of you guys. Hope that you have had a good one and a safe one, and we're into 2025, which is just, it's crazy. It doesn't feel right to write 25 is the year. So I want to keep this one short for you guys today. I'm liking making these shorter, more brief videos with just kind of my shotgun thoughts that come into my head. And so one that came up today that I wanted to speak on was becoming more risk tolerant. And risk tolerant with calculated risks. So I'm not talking about risk tolerance relating to going to a casino and gambling all of your hard-earned money away. I am mostly referring to the calculated small risks that you take in the conversations you start with people that might make you nervous. I want to give you an example. So when I first came on to my current job that I'm in now, there was a presentation that a senior employee gave, and it really spoke to me. And at the end of the presentation, I left the call and I sent him an email basically thanking him for that presentation, told him some of the takeaways that I had received, and basically praised his presentation. Fast forward 6 months later, he has been my mentor. You know, he's in a different territory. He's outside of my state. So he's outside of my region. Very helpful to have a mentor who is very seasoned, very senior, and we are working on a presentation now together to give some of the incoming hires into our company. So the reaching out, that small act of reaching out to him, I thought about not doing it. I thought it might have been a little bit weird before I finally sent it, but I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna write it and I'm gonna send it to him, and hopefully he receives it well. I wouldn't have thought that would have led to at this point, 6 month plus relationship of mentorship and me being his mentee, and now us working together on a project to give our entire business unit. And obviously there's perks to that. It's good for my development in my career and good for me to start thinking about next steps and how I can someday develop into being a mentor for someone who was in my position as well. It's the little things you don't think really matter that might not make a difference. Maybe you want to do them, but you're feeling nervous and anxious and you're like, you know what? There's really no reason to do that. Why would I do that in the first place? Well, think about my example. I would have not had the opportunity to get to know this guy better, to be really taught by him to another level, and to also be working on something that can help out my career and other people's career as well. So just something brief for you to think about. If you're teetering on doing something, but you don't really think it's that big of a deal or that important, that's probably yourself trying to talk you out of what you're wanting to do. And I would encourage you to not do that. Lean into it. Take that calculated risk. You never know how it's going to pan out. You never know how it's going to pay off. That's all I have for you today. If you like the video, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and tell me what you want to see in the future, and I'll make it happen. Thanks, you guys. Bye for now.